Halep is racing to be fit in time for the U.S. Open after withdrawing from Cincinnati with a small muscle tear. Simona Halep has arrived in New York ahead of the U.S. Open, fueling speculation she will be fit after initially throwing her chances into doubt when she withdrew from Cincinnati through injury. The former world number 1 was sidelined from Roland Garros, Wimbledon and the Olympics this summer after she tore her calf during the Italian Open in May. Halep has played just 3 matches since returning to the tour following a 3-month injury layoff and is hoping she won't have to miss the final Grand Slam of the year. Halep's chances of making the U.S. Open became uncertain when she withdrew from the Western and Southern Open with a small tear in her right adductor. The Romanian took to Twitter to announce she was pulling out ahead of a third-round clash with Jessica Pegula, saying she would try and be ready for the U.S. Open. Unfortunately, a scan this morning showed that I have a small tear in my right adductor and therefore it would be too risky for me to play tonight. I will rest up and do everything I can to be ready for the US Open. To the fans in Cincy, it was beautiful to see you again, the world number 14 wrote. But things are now looking positive for the former world number 1, who has been getting snap-happy after arriving in New York ahead of the final Grand Slam tournament of the year. Halep, whose best showing at the US Open was a semi-final in 2015, shared multiple photos of the city on her Instagram stories, looking upbeat as she arrived early to recover and prepare. The 2-time Grand Slam champion shared a photo of herself smiling on the streets of New York while holding an ice cream, looking noticeably positive after what has been an uncertain period in her career. After tearing her calf during a match against Angie Kerber in Rome on May 12, Halep found herself out of the game for 3 months but was relieved to admit that her torn adductor injury in Cincinnati was nowhere near as bad as the tear she picked up on the Italian clay courts. The 29-year-old was a favorite to win Roland Garros before injuring her calf just weeks before. She was then unable to defend her Wimbledon title from 2019, and was forced to miss the Olympics after being chosen as Romania's flagbearer. Speaking about the torn calf muscle ahead of her return to the tour in Montreal last week, Halep said, "It was the hardest time of my career because it was a pretty serious injury. I had never met anything like that. But I took the positive side and I was glad to stay home." The world number 14 was edged out of her opening round in Canada as she lost to recent San Jose winner Danielle Collins in a tight 3-set tussle.